about a 9-yard gain.
Yeah, I mean, he just, right here, he blasts through a couple of tacklers and really kind of goes down on his own because of the forward lean from breaking those tackles.
Yeah. Clock continues to run. 3rd down and 4. Well, it's like 3rd and 5, actually. Ball just short of the 47.
And Trey Wright, at quarterback, has done a great job with the play clock. He's at 3 right now.
Toss to Adkins. Cuts back. Adkins has the 1st down and takes it to the 42-yard line of Central Catholic.
You know, one of the things that's impressive about Adkins is, you know, he's not a home run hitter every time. You know, he knows where the stick is for the 1st down, and that's where he's trying to go.
Got an injured Crusader, number 45, Alec Cummins, defensive end. They're looking at him. He's standing up now, but not putting much weight on that right leg at all.
No, you know, at this point, you know, fatigue, you know, allows itself for some injuries, and we're just hoping to get out of this game without anybody else. There's been a fair number of guys helped off the field tonight.
Yeah, on both sides.
Yeah, we're hoping that none of them are serious. Now he's limping on a leg that is heavily wrapped, so it might be kind of a re-injury.
Mm-hmm. There you see 3:22 remaining. Jackson on their way to another win. The Polar Bears will improve to 5-3, 2-2 in the Federal League, and Central Catholic is going to fall to 3-5.
Yeah, it's a good bounce back win for the Polar Bears. You know, coming off that one last week and getting right back on the winning track.
Wright is looking at that play clock, and you mentioned he's doing a nice job of managing that.
He takes it down to 2 or 3 every time.
Baumel with the carry. Baumel with big yardage down inside the 20-yard line. And another 1st down for the Polar Bears.
And Baumel says, hey, it's a 3-headed monster back here. I've been blocking all night long. Now I get a carry, and look what I can do with it. That's a good run for him. He's had a nice game, blocking so other guys can gain yards, and then when he gets a chance, he does the same thing.
Baumel is a 5'9" junior for the Polar Bears.
Boy, they've racked up the rushing yards, haven't they? We're anxious to see what the total is.
Down to 2.5 minutes left. 1st and 10. And the ball at the Crusaders' 18-yard line.
Barely got that one off.
Adkins going to try to turn the corner. He does to the 10 and then scampers out of bounds at the 6.
Bouncing it to the outside. That play was designed to go up inside, but the defense was all in there, so he went around the corner and took it out of bounds to prevent getting hit.
That's going to bring up a 1st and goal at the 6. Play clock is at 5. And they'll give it to Baumel. Baumel straight ahead following blockers. And he is down at the 1.
He was just riding the crest of momentum, wasn't he?
He was.
Those guys were blowing him out, and he was following them right in there.
Yeah. Hitch up the wagon.
That's right. Get in behind those big guys.
Nice job up front by Moss, Roth, Custer there in the middle of that Jackson line. 2nd and goal at the 1. 1:40 remaining. Baumel into the end zone. Touchdown for Jackson.
How about Baumel getting rewarded with a touchdown run?
Yeah.
Good for him.
Like to see that, huh?
Yep.
Baumel in from 1 yard out. Hands it to a lineman.
Can't spike it, though.
Again.
That's good push, man.
Guys
they were
up
all
front.
back in the end zone.
1:33 left. Jackson 33, Central 7. Mouton extra point up, good. 34-7 in favor of Jackson. With 1:33 left here in the ball game.
they kick that extra point into the Jackson band, and somebody catches it and they give a big old cheer. They're having a good time down there.
Hey, while we have a moment, don't forget 1480 WHBC is your home for Ohio State football. Once again, the Buckeyes in action on Saturday. They will take on Minnesota at the Horseshoe in Columbus. The pregame starts at 10:30. The kickoff is at noon. All the action on 1480 WHBC on Saturday.
That drive was 7 plays, 53 yards, 3 minutes and 49 seconds to get it done. A 1-yard touchdown run by Nate Baumel. Extra point good, and we stand at 34-7.
Just 1:33 left. I want to take a moment and thank our image video crew here tonight, our director Billy Smith and our hard-working crew. Appreciate all their work, especially in this wet weather.
Yeah.
Great job, guys and girls.
That's right. Yeah, this is tough weather on outdoor equipment and outdoor people. And they can't get in their car and go home like a lot of the fans did.
Right. Mouton ready to kick it away from the 40.
Mouton's had a busy night. Started off with field goals, ended up with extra points.
Yeah. Another deep kick. Going to hit it to 10. Arlen Smith picks it up. 15 and steps out near the 17-yard line. So Central Catholic will get the ball again here with just a minute and a half remaining. Crusaders will try and regroup next week. They're home against Royal Imperial Collegiate. I believe this is the third game that this team from Ontario has come into Stark County and played a Stark County team.
Yeah, they definitely know the way to get here, don't they?
Yeah, they do. So they'll be at Central Catholic next Friday night, October 19th. 7 o'clock kick.
Well, their first 2 trips down here haven't been very good.
No.
So let's hopefully the Crusaders can make them 0 for 3.
That's right. Johnson to throw. Airs it out. Down the middle and picked off. Interception by the corner, Drew Boggs, number 7. Looked like the pass was intended for number 10, Tommy Menches. There is a flag on the play.
Right down there where they were making the interception and trying to make the catch. So have to see what this is. Face mask on the tackle. So Jackson will have the ball, and I'm imagining that they're going to just try to run this clock out. Well, this is tough. You know, he's going to ask him to throw the ball, you know, all the way down the field. And that's where Jackson's just sitting and waiting. You know, they know that it's, you know, that they don't want to give up the deep one. But you try to get an interference call, you try to get a tip ball, try to let your guy make a great catch, and that's why you call those long passes like that.
Jackson will go into the victory formation here. Right takes a knee. They'll run the clock. Jake Ryan is in a safety position back at the Jackson 40 just in case something would go wrong. But
pretty good guy to have back there.
Yeah. Second down and 11.
You have to do it one more time.
Clock running, under half a minute left. Stay with us. Our wrap-up report coming up at the end of tonight's ball game. We'll have all the final stats. We'll have our rock-solid play of the game. We hope to hear from Coach Bud. And we'll have our player of the game as well, as the clock will wind down. And we've got a final score here tonight at Jackson. The Polar Bears 34, the Crusaders 7 on the Old Carolina Barbecue scoreboard. Don't go away. Our wrap-up report comes your way next.
For nearly 40 years, Expert Auto Collision has been serving Stark County with premium customer service and collision repair. Bring your wrecked vehicle and they'll immediately get to work with you and your insurance company to get your vehicle back to pre-accident condition. Expert Auto Collision's professional crew has the experience and the drive to bring your damaged vehicle back to life.
Don't let an accident get your goat. Come see me, Tara, at Expert Auto Collision, the only female-owned and operated collision repair center in Northeast Ohio.
Expert Auto Collision, where we meet good people by accident.
There you go.
Automatic tailgates now. Liberty Ford is a family-owned business like we are.
No, this is Gregory Bumbu.
They stand up to their word, their promises. That, to me, is top service.
Just made the whole experience, honestly, perfect.
Liberties in Aurora, Maple Heights, Canton, Parma Heights, Brunswick, Vermilion.
One, ladies and gentlemen. Two, are you ready? 1, 2, 3, 4.
I feel this is going to be a big day.
Life were only like this.
Wouldn't want to miss this.
Looking forward to it.
What's this all about?
This is very exciting.
So cool.
Beautiful.
Great.
Mind if I have a look? I'm delighted to be here. Amen.
I am.
Oh, very groovy, very groovy.
Let's have some fun today.
I like it a lot. That's all there is to it.
I've heard a lot about you.
I've heard a lot about you, too.
The AltCare TV Game of the Week is brought to you by SARTA, Northern Ohio Honda Dealers, Malone University, Old Carolina Barbecue, Altman Health Foundation, Amison Dental Group, Massillon Cable Television, Friends and Family Credit Union, Expert Auto Collision, Jersey Sports Grill, and AltCare, and can be seen locally on His TV Canton.
Back here at Jackson, rain in the entire second half. Jackson a big win though. They knock off Central Catholic 34-7. The final on the Old Carolina Barbecue scoreboard. Welcome to our wrap-up report. Dave Sheets and Mark Miller. And we go down on the field now and check in with our sideline reporter Frank Salona, who is with the winning coach Tim Budd of Jackson. Frank, take it away.
Right, Coach, before the ball game, you and I talked, and you said watch out for Junker and Ackerman and these guys on the front defensive line. You got to be pleased with their play tonight.
Yeah, we got pretty good pressure on the quarterback, and we never let them establish a running game. And when you can play defense and have the offense be one-dimensional, it gives you a good chance. So a really solid game.
On the other side of the ball, your offensive line, I mean, your running backs had a great night tonight. Talk about their play as well.
Yeah, we started a little slow. Central was ready to go. We had to mix it up and throw some stuff. But in the second half, as the rain started to fall, you know, we have good size up front. And both our backs, Noah Albright and Ethan Atkins, ran really hard. And we started to get some momentum and ran the ball great in the second half.
As we get closer to the end of the season, I know, you know, playoffs and things like that are sometimes in the back of everybody's mind. I know you guys need some help, and there's some things that have to happen to do that. But what have you learned from this team so far, 8 games in?
Well, they're committed to football, and they love playing, and I'm proud of them. You know, we talked about it. We were in a point where we had 3 games to go, and we'd have to win them all, so 1 down, 2 to go.
All right, Coach, thank you so much for your time, and good luck to you guys the rest of the way out.
Thank you very much.
All right, guys, back upstairs to you.
All right, Frank, thank you. Great job, and thanks to Coach Budd. Again, Jackson a winner 34-7 over Central Catholic. Polar Bears are now 5-3. Central falls to 3-5. Let's take a look now at the final stats brought to you by AltCare, and here again is Mark Miller. Mark?
Well, you can see Jackson had a huge night rushing the football, especially in the second half when the weather took center stage. They were able to grind it out. 325 yards, gave them 431 total to Central's 117. Even 7 penalties for 69 yards couldn't stop them. Central did have 2 turnovers individually. The running backs did a great job. Had 2 guys over 100 yards. Noah Albright had 18 rushes for 100 yards and a touchdown. Ethan Atkins, 16 rushes for 138 yards and 2 touchdowns. Jake Ryan had 5 catches for 81 yards. That was all in the first half, and we'll talk about Trey Wright in a minute.
All right, those final stats brought to you by AltCare. Time now to bring you our Friends and Family Credit Union rock-solid play of the game, and for that we go to third quarter action late in the third. This 27-yard touchdown run by Atkins put Jackson up 20-0 at the time.
That was a backbreaker right there where they were pounding it. He found a crease and took it all the way to the end zone.
That again is our rock-solid play of the game, brought to you by the Friends and Family Credit Union. Thanks to the Friends and Family Credit Union. All right, time now to bring you our Altman Health Foundation player of the game. And our player of the game tonight is Jackson quarterback Trey Wright.
Well, Trey's numbers were this: 8 of 17 passing for 106 yards, no touchdowns, no interceptions. He ran the ball 7 times for 48 more yards. Did a great job with clock management, made big plays like this one right here off a scramble situation. Had a really nice game on defense where we saw him come up and make several big tackles. He just had a great all-around game, and we thought was one of the many guys that Jackson had that made a difference tonight.
Yeah, there were certainly a lot of choices, but we settled, of course, on Trey Wright, the outstanding quarterback for the Polar Bears. He is our Altman Health Foundation player of the game. Well, that is going to wrap things up in our wrap-up report. There you see it. Thanks for visiting Robert Fife Stadium. Jackson a winner here tonight over Central Catholic 34-7 in our AltCare TV Game of the Week. For Frank Salona, Bob Jeffries, our image video crew, thanks to Mark Miller, I'm Dave Sheets. Thank you for watching. We appreciate it. Jackson a winner tonight as we say goodnight. Jackson wins it 34-7 over Central Catholic.
Medical alarms